Welcome back to the channel. It's me again. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. This video was supposed to come out a few months ago because of the dash cam reaction video I was doing. It was supposed to be a lead up to this video, but then I got backtracked because I didn't think that this channel was gonna go anywhere. But now I'm back on the channel, okay? Stop screaming at me. I'm going back to making videos, okay? Stop screaming at me. Anyways, today we're just gonna be chilling. We're just gonna be talking about what essentially the thumbnail of the video is, and that's when I lost my car. Backstory, by the way, this car that I had was based off an impulse buy. I came to Nissan of downtown LA, which is now closed, thank God, because they have terrible sales practices. But anyways, they essentially called me when I was taking my 2016 Altima to get a transmission fluid change. Now I know there was a recall for the Altimas, especially my Altima, and then my dad's Nissan Versa. There was a recall for the transmissions because they were so weak and terrible that if your car was under 84,000 miles, they were able to do it for free, right? A whole new transmission is at least $4,000. It's $4,500. We already kind of did the research on it, right? So I get that call, and essentially I'm thinking, you know what? I have good credit. I want to get another car. I had been getting dings and scratches on this one. I'm doing a transmission fluid change, and then they promised me I would get that waived if I get another car, which is a terrible idea, by the way, because looking back, that car had a pretty good transmission. I took care of it, at least. I was taking it to the dealership for transmission fluid changes at least I think I took it when it was at 55,000 miles, and ever since then it was actually running pretty well, but it was just me getting bored of it, I guess. So me and my friend, we come over at around 5 o'clock, and it was very, very sad. Looking back at it, it was very sad. My phone had died. My girlfriend, shout out to you if you're watching, I know you're watching, but she actually is the one that would have stopped me from doing this. And that day, fate just had it that my phone ran out of battery. So I'm out here getting hustled, getting bamboozled, and I know this now, right? You don't want to talk to the salesman and be caught up in pretty much their sales pitch, you know? And first of all, not only did I come there to do a service and leave with another car, I didn't even test drive this car that I left with. I took it from Toyota of downtown LA, which was across the street from their inventory lot, and I drove it. I took one left turn, and that's all I did. And the car was cold. When the car is cold, it feels so much different than when the car is warm. And there was a rough idle on this car. There's 27,000 miles on it, and it felt like it was already getting ran through. It was just kind of depressing. So anyways, backstory over, okay? That took a little longer. But anyways, the reason why it's gone is because I was going home, and Hollywood Boulevard, one of the worst streets in rush hour traffic, obviously we're bumper to bumper, and my dash cam proves it. I got hit so hard by this 2010 Lexus RX 350 that I moved so far, and I leave a car's distance ahead of me because obviously that's what you're supposed to do as a driver, but in LA, no one gives a shit, okay? I get hit so hard that I hit the car in front of me, and that is a car's length, and I could have sworn he not only hit me, he kept going. So like, when you feel like you're getting hit, usually you'd stop. I think it kept going, and I'll pull up video footage right in front of me as I'm talking, but let me just say the amount of damage, it was literally probably the size of the length that I'm doing right now is the distance that the car got destroyed. It got smushed in this distance. probably like a good 7. Is this a foot long right here? I have no idea. But the car itself got crumpled. There was frame damage, and I drove it home like that. I mean, it was still working, you know. None of the airbags deployed. But thank God for Geico, because what happened was I called Geico. It happened at 7 p.m. I called Geico at 8:30. I got an appointment for a rental at 9 o'clock. I had work the next day, and I got to work on the next day. Not even late. There was an Enterprise car rental about a mile away from my work. I went and pulled up. They got my information. The only bad thing is, even though I pay for full insurance, my dad and my mom are in the name of the plan, so they're the insured ones. We're active drivers on the insurance plan. But I always explain it anytime something happens, because I pay for the full insurance for the family, so it's my burden to bear. So anyways, Geico got me going. They not only got me going, but the lady I was on the phone with was probably the nicest lady ever. And she was like, "You're not gonna have any worries. Geico will take care of you, okay?" The other guy that hit me had Camry insurance, and the whole time I was thinking like, you know, I could commit fraud right now, but I have integrity, so I'm not going to. But there was a little evil part of me that wanted to, you know, because why not, right? 'Cause people do it all the time. But I had been already helped by Geico so well that I just decided, you know what, I don't need to deal with Kemper. I don't need to deal with you guys. So I've just been ignoring their mail anytime they get something from them. And it was crazy because I believe it was less than a week, I took it to Toyota of North Hollywood and dropped it off literally the next day from after I got hit. And as soon as I think the week ended, I think I got hit maybe beginning of the week, and the week ended, I already got a call from the adjuster pretty much saying it was a total loss. As soon as there's frame damage, even my girlfriend was telling me as soon as I got hit that, hey, it's over. Goodbye to your car. And what's crazy was I had already had bad thoughts about it because I did an oil change for that thing. And let me just say, the oil change cartridge is a bitch in that car, and I would never wish anybody to get this car, because that alone was the stupidest thing ever. I cracked my oil filter cartridge and I couldn't even drive my car because of that, because I had to special order it from Amazon. And then you had to make sure that it's torqued to spec, and like, who the hell torques their oil filters to spec? Come on now. It was so stupid. Waste of time, waste of money. And let me just say, the saga of the 2017 Camry has ended. I apologize because I know that's the biggest hit on this channel. I don't know why. I'm just a scrub. I don't even know how to change oil, transmission oil, while we're at it. But I thank everybody who's subscribed to this channel because of that. I appreciate all of you, and hopefully you guys stick around. I have some more car content coming. I'm gonna do some more DoorDash content. I got some reaction videos that I'm gonna be doing. It's just gonna be a mirage of things that I'm gonna be doing to get this channel going again. And honestly, if I post once or twice a week, I think that's gonna be a good way to get the ball rolling. So that's my story with the 2017 Camry that I owned for 4 months. September, October, November, December, January, February, sorry. 6 months. From September to February. And I am just glad that I got hit, because honestly, that car was a headache and it looked ugly. It looked like a grandma car. It ran terribly. It had worse gas mileage than my Nissan Altima, by the way. It was getting me, I think, less than 23 miles a gallon on the freeway. And I was like, what am I doing differently than what I was doing in the Altima? I was driving like a madman in that, and I was getting pretty good gas mileage. So anyways, like the content, subscribe for more, and comment if you found this story funny or related to the story in some way capacity. Shout out to Geico, because Geico is pretty damn amazing. and they got me my deductible so quickly. I cannot even describe how fast they got it. It was probably like less, I think from the car crash to my whole new car was less than a month. It was amazing. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.